Here we are, game on, and Luigi leads the pack away, and everyone seems to be away nice and tidily from the first jump off the line. Luigi's getting quite a run already. Costa under pressure from Night Cruiser and Icewind. They want to get purple here. We've got some guy called Friday Night, I'm not sure who that is.
Someone got...
He's wanting to recover from that P3 in qualifying, and it looks like he's going to get the move done, although Costa's got the inside line to defend it, and he does defend it well. Oh, he does a little bit deep. It might give our Light Cruiser a chance to cut back on the cutback. Light Cruiser's got a good position here for the... Yeah, and position is gone. Good camera. Yeah, so Costa's still fighting for this. He's going to get it back off Light Cruiser. So that, and then Light Cruiser gets a better run on Costa. Oh, a little bit tight. This is more like it now. This is a bit of action we like to see in Formula 2. He's going on Light Cruiser. Down the inside, he's showing Thimo how to do it. In fact,
traditionally giving 4 car widths of space.
Yeah, he seems to just generally struggle in general overtaking people, but oh well. Oh, who was that? That was Light Cruiser.
Light Cruiser.
Yeah, nearly lost it. Light Cruiser's going for it. Yeah. Reverse positions this time. Oh, Costa runs far too deep. Before we get on to anything else, bounces, let me just say Luigi is crossing the line to get pole and P1 on the feature race.
We're gonna have to listen to it. I'm not entirely sure which one you mean.
It's at the very end. Fleetwood Mac at the chain. It's in the middle of the end. Bascantino gets the P1 off Chief. Chief gets it back again. Bascantino's ended up the inside, but Chief hangs on. Chief is still in P1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a crash at the back. I think I might have been wimpy, but we're going to stick on board with Chief here. Toto and Bascantino are going side by side. They want this P1 of Chief. Toto standing up the inside of Chief. And Chief is holding his line. Oh, we got a car at the back. That's Chancellor. Lost it. Oh, and Chief and Toto. Game over for them. Luigi's trying to stand up the inside, and he contact. He almost gets sideways. Oh, and he hits him again. Luigi hits Bascantino. It was a big crash. Trying to stand up the inside, making it clear Luigi's going for the P2 spot. And he's got the inside line. Is he going to get late? He breaks a little bit later. Smeltino might have to give it up. Smeltino does give it up. He doesn't give it up. Smeltino's coming back at him. He's got the long way around. Luigi, of course, has got the inside line, but this may help. Smeltino on the racing line. Does he send it? No, he doesn't. And Luigi has to settle for P2. Fantastic performance by Light Cruiser. Oh, and Luigi does have penalties, so Smeltino gets the P2.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining us for the grand finale of, I have to remember where we are, Abu Dhabi. It's F2. We've reached the end of the season in this great series, and you're joined by OceanChief and co-commentator Contender, who's joining me on stream. Hello. So what we have in store for you is one-shot quali with a feature race and a sprint race. And as you can see, the one-shot quali is underway. We're currently on board with Light Cruiser, who is one of the OP drivers. Oh, he almost loses it there on the exit of the corner. And Push is already retired from the session. So, oh, and Light Cruiser, I don't know if you saw that, Contender, but Light Cruiser just, yeah, he just died a horrible death. What a way to go. So I'm just getting the... Luigi is indeed first, yeah, and we've seen him come in. And Bailey Thompson is another driver. He's a reserve kind of driver. He hasn't got a full-time seat, but he's decided to show up for the finale and show us what he's got. Yep, Luigi gets pole with Bailey Thompson in second. Push disqualified from session. Not sure what happened there. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me see if I can get some game audio on stream. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, and he gets 4 points already for that pole position. Not bad from him. Not bad. Yep, and Jesse Gaiman, actually, he's a guy who struggled in previous races, but he seems to be he seems to have found his kind of rhythm in F2. Quite a number of unfamiliar faces actually there. There's George, he's a new reserve to the game, and Wimpy in P6. Okay, guys, just keep it. Sorry, Contender, just saying, keep us updated on the audio levels here. I've got the game up to full audio settings. Yeah, they're full. Yeah, there's not much audio coming through. Actually, give me a second. I think I could fix this. Hopefully the stream doesn't die here. Open the volume over. Oh, yeah, right. I think I fixed that, guys. So, just waiting for the guys to choose their setup, and here we are. No formation lab. There's no audio again. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, here we go. There's definitely audio. I can. It's a bit too actually loud. Yeah, you call it. I'm gonna fix this audio level here. Yep. Yes. Luigi on a good start to the lap, but he's been harassed by Billy Thompson in second. And with Icewind, yeah, we just caught the end of that. He's heading off. But up front, it's Luigi with Billy Thompson in tow. Jesse Gaiman and Hedis Davis right behind with Wimpy. George, Keyboard Manson, TipsyBob. And I need to get my intervals up. Keyboard going for a move on Tipsy. Oh, bit of a clash there. Indeed, they do. I think I need to turn this audio level down again. Sorry about this, guys. We will have it sorted shortly. Okay. Yep, sorry about this. A lot of technical issues. So yeah, George falling down the order here. He was up in 4th, 5th position. Down he goes. But tidy enough so far. Elementrix is now last. Oh, nice move from him to P4. Not bad. He's obviously liking this track, alright. Luigi with fastest lap, 157. These guys are pulling ahead up the field there. The first three guys seem to be in a race of their own right now. And hopefully, sorry, just going to say hopefully the audio levels are good, guys. Let us know in chat. I think I have that fixed now, but just keep us posted. Yep, he's right on the back leads, guys. We know he's very fast here. It's lap 2, so there's no DRS going to be available to him, but no one knows how to say that name. Yeah, nice move from him. He's moving up the order. He's P9 currently. And the guys in chat are saying they can't hear you at all. Can you speak there just so I can test this out again? Yeah, it seems to be picking up okay here on my side, but the guys are saying they cannot hear you. Oh dear, oh dear. I can't have that. We need to hear the contender on the chat here. Okay, gonna ask you, can you just take over comms for a minute? I'm just gonna back off here to try and sort out the technical issues, contender. So
He's trying to make a move. He goes a little bit wide. And TipsyBob is all over the back in Chaitis Davi. He tries to make the move, but he can't make it. Let's see if he can make the move stick down the main straight. As OceanChief's trying to make the sound good.
yep, the sound is back on. Sorry about that, guys. That was a bit of a senior moment for myself.
Tipsy's making a move on Chaitis Davi and he passes him.
Nice
down
move.
the main straight.
Excellent move from Tipsy there. Head of Steve has tried to keep a tighter line there to get a switchback, but does not pull the move off.
Larson lost 2 places and he's down in 11th place. There is some great battling in 10th and 11th.
Yeah, it's great to see. There's battles throughout the field here.
Yeah.
It looks like
Push is making the move.
yes, push.
Um,
Nice move from him as well. It was very
Yeah.
daring.
This was a hard move in F2 cars.
Yeah, I mean the brakes. It's just such different handling in these cars. I mean, it's almost like easier to drive, but at the same time, it isn't. It's so easy to because it feels slower.
It's
You
so
just want to
easy,
get.
yeah, it's so easy to lose the car.
Yeah, you just want to get on the power earlier, but it's all about the good exits, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I have raced in F2 and they're like super fun, but so hard to drive at some point. Luigi is comfortably in first place, 4 seconds separate him with Bailey Thompson.
Yeah, but look at this. Icewind is lining up Larson for a move here. He's very close on the back of this. It looks like Larson's his teammate in this race.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go
It would be a
for
great battle with Piet Piratula too.
nice pronunciation.
I mean, I think I nailed it this time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm impressed. I can't even say it that well. But look at Icewind. He's all over the back of his teammate here. He's and
the touch.
yeah, a bit of a toucher. I don't think there'll be much damage, hopefully. But he will have the DRS open to him now. His teammate is going defensive already early.
Yeah.
Both of them have DRS actually.
This will be great battle. Icewind goes for the move, and Lasso backs down.
Yep. Icewind, he's had absolutely zero practice for this one, but he likes to do that in F2. And you'll just see him get faster and faster as the race progresses.
And he's trying to make the move.
Oh,
and he made the move stick.
Yeah, we missed that. I was actually up with Keyboard Magnuson. He was riding side by side with Bascadino. These guys are fighting hard. Wimpy up to P4.
Amazing job by him. They go side by side, Bascadino and Keyboard Magnuson. Great battling here. Trying to see if there is another battle.
Bascadino almost lost it there on the exit, but he's staying on the back, and TipsyBob is lurking in the background as well.
I mean, as I said before, these F2 cars can snap at any point.
Yeah, it's a horrible feeling when they do, but so far all good. Most of the cars have had a pretty safe, clean race.
Bascadino is all over the back of Keyboard Magnuson.
Yeah, it's there are obviously the DRS zone's a good place to pass people here, and you've got a lot of heavy braking zones where you can, if you're brave enough on the brakes, you can make a move stick here, but there is a lot of twisty sections where you have to be quite the driver to pull off any clean overtakes. And we just saw one there from Bascadino on Keyboard Magnuson.
Amazing move.
Ooh, and he hits the ball hard. Keyboard Magnuson gets a better run out, but Bascadino is being very defensive right now.
Meanwhile, in the back of the field, Light Cruiser, Piet Piratula and Larsson are battling so hard. Oh! Piet Piratula crashed.
Oh no. He's effectively out of the race.
He almost took out George Ms too.
Yeah, he's got major wing damage there. But look at this. We just missed a move by TipsyBob on Hedis Davis. TipsyBob up to 6th position here. And
Timo Grazen must have lost it because he's now in 10th.
And I believe it's his first F2 race for Keyboard Magnuson on SLR, which...
I mean, it's amazing to drive on a keyboard in first place.
Yeah,
he's a man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I never shut up about it. I never shut up about that guy. That guy has got some skills, man. I want to see him in action. TipsyBob is in the pit, so this is a feature race, so they all have to... It's a mandatory pit stop, obviously, so TipsyBob going for the undercut. The only driver so far to pit. This is lap 7, so we're going to see pits come into play here in the next few laps. Oh, and TipsyBob gets a front wing change, so he is gonna he's gonna suffer there. It's gonna cost him another 10-15 seconds at least.
Push meanwhile is all over the back of Hedy's day. He's trying to make the move stick down the main straight.
Oh, Bailey Thompson and Jesse are going side by side here. Jesse is putting some moves on, yeah. He's got the DRS as well, so this is a prime overtaking spot. And I think he's got the move done before the corner. Bailey is going to go late on the brakes.
Oh, they touch. There is a bit of touching there.
Jesse stays ahead for now, but I think Bailey is going to fight him hard for this position. Jesse goes wide on the exit. Shouldn't compromise him too much there.
Hard fair racing, I have to say.
Yeah, indeed. That's what we like to see. But here, I want to ask you, Contender, when you do your mandatory pit stop, you do have to change your tire, as in you have to change to a different compound, is that right?
Yeah, you have to change to a different compound, yes.
Because I think Tipsy, according to my information, he went from soft to soft again, so that, yeah, and he's 27 seconds off 14th position.
I think he's out practically of the points right now with this.
Yeah, he's effectively out of the race, and I'm just checking where ahead of Steve is. Have you noticed he's driving with a the Halloween helmet?
Those skins are like ridiculous.
They are.
Meanwhile, Wimby pitted.
Oh, Wimpy down into the pits. No front wing change for him, so he's going to come out with a super softs on, and he is behind his partner, Elemendrix. First female SLR racer.
I mean, that's a future and a half.
Yeah, future world champion, yeah.
Meanwhile, Icewind, the light cruiser, battling so hard with Meltino lurking in the background. There is a big train of cars.
Oh yes, the DRS train is a go-go. Icewind is going to benefit here. He's going to send it up, run the outside of Keyboard. Keyboard.
Oh, they touch.
Oh, is that Keyboard? Is that? Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Keyboard lost the brakes.
Yeah.
There's some great battling there.
And they're two Finnish drivers, so that's interesting to see those guys fighting against each other so hard. Ooh!
Oh, they touch again. Keyboard Magnussen. I mean, I have to say it's damn hard with this keyboard.
Absolutely, yeah. But he's taking no prisoners here. He's not. He's not taking it easy by any stretch.
Yeah, he's a hard racing driver.
Oh, what's happened here? Looks like Keyboard's going for a move ahead of Davis. Oh, he runs him out wide.
Oh, I just saw that.
Yeah, that was hard racing. FAA might want to have a look at that. I didn't catch it really too good on the stream. The camera was wrong. Icewind going wide onto the start-finish straight. This compromises run. Keyboard going on the outside, and we've also got a light cruiser in the mix. We have
a little bit of touch. Keyboard's gone in 6th. Oh my god, this is amazing.
This is crazy. This is quite the finale. I'm already on lap 9 of 16, so Keyboard is yeah, he's just about holding his own here in P6, but Icewind is all over him, and we've got Smeltino and Light Cruiser.
Meanwhile, Smeltino and Light Cruiser had a little bit of a low stuff.
Yeah, and those guys are
battling hard.
Yeah, they're friends off track as well, so it's interesting to see that on track they're fighting as hard as ever. No love given. Icewind has got that move done on Keyboard Magnussen on that long straight. And it's just being very careful on the throttle here. That's, I'm sure...
We have yellow flags, I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I can't see myself there, so...
I don't know if it was a glitch or not.
Smeltino up past Keyboard Magnussen, but is he going to... Yeah, he's made the move stick.
Yeah, and he got a 3-second time penalty. Him and Icewind
Oh no. Oh
almost
no.
at the same time.
But look how much Icewind has pulled out. A lead on Smeltina already in just a couple of sectors. 1.5. Keeper Magnussen and Light Cruiser now are battling, so Keeper Magnussen losing out here, but he is not going to go down without a fight.
Light Cruiser passed Keyboard Magnussen. He's up to 8 now. We know he won't sit there. He's a great driver.
It's interesting the Wimpy pitted so early on the super soft, but we're now seeing Keeper Magnussen's in the pits. And on lap 10, I actually thought they would pit earlier than this.
Yeah.
Who else is in the pits? Larson's in the pits also, so...
Yeah.
And we haven't really even talked about Luigi, who's running away at the front here, 8 seconds ahead of second place Jesse.
He's running away so easily with the win here.
Yeah, and Billy Thompson now down to third. He's kind of losing touch with Jesse Gaiman a little bit.
Meanwhile, Light Cruiser got a 3-second time penalty.
That may cost him, yeah.
And there is the DRS drain.
Yeah, it's spread out a little bit now. Not as many people fighting out here in this group. Got Light Cruiser, Smeltino, and Hedis Davis. Obviously, whoever finishes 8th here, you have a bit of an advantage in the sprint race. Well, I say a bit of an advantage. You start first, so yeah.
This is a good advantage.
Yeah, that happened to me in the last race. I finished P8 in the feature race and started P1 in the sprint, and subsequently got taken out by the third corner.
Meanwhile, sorry to interrupt you, Pete Piratula pitted again from the 16th place, and he got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh man, his race gone so bad, unfortunately. Oh, meanwhile, someone lost the brakes.
Who was that?
I didn't catch that. Sorry, I think it was Icewind. Yeah, Icewind. Icewind lost the brakes and he lost a bit of time.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time. Smeltino's all over the back of him now. Icewind is now in the pits. He has front end plate damage as well, so I wonder if he's going to get a front wing change.
Light Cruiser goes in. Bailey Thompson also goes in. We have a lot of people going in the pits now.
And it takes so long. It feels like forever whenever you're in the pits. Yeah, Icewind's getting the front wing change here, yeah. So he is going to have to make up
that is
a lot
crucial.
of time. Yeah, big time. It's going to hurt him. We know he has the pace to, fight for podium finishes, but yeah, that is not going to help him at all in this race.
He got behind George Mess even. So he has a lot to do to go back in the points. Oh, he almost crashed in the pit lane.
Oh, yes, I saw that, yeah, almost.
Yeah. He saved it.
Just about, yeah. That would be slightly embarrassing.
Meanwhile, I have to say, Elementrix is up in 8th.
Hey.
Hey.
Now we're ducking. So the top 5 currently have to pit. We've got Hedis and Elementrix still have to pit, and I believe TipsyBob may not. Oh.
Oh, we have some fans here again. The race is so good that the dogs are going to join the conversation.
They're always here to just provide a bit of support and a bit of. Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, Smeltino almost lost it. He had a little bit of a moment.
Yeah, I wonder if his tires are falling off because he's on lap 10 on these softs. I'd imagine they would go quite long here, but he's pulling into the pits right now, showing off his Halloween helmet. Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So we're seeing everyone pulling in the pits here. Only one has to pit is Elementrix, and yeah, she's coming in the pits also. So just TipsyBob out on the softs. His second set of softs here.
Meanwhile, Pete Piratula got a 3-second time penalty with George Mess. Almost at the same time they got a penalty.
So Wimpy back up to P4, is he? Oh, he comes out right beside, right behind Bascadino. So he loses out in P4, but he's got
All
Bascadinos in
over
his
the
sights
map
now.
on him, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
With pressure
Kieber
tires.
Magnussen is off. I think that's turn 3. Completely
Oh
lost it there.
no.
You know, the fast right-hander over the hill.
Oh no, his race is gone, man.
That's it over,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Yeah. But that's
That's
the
unfortunate.
that's the fun thing about F2 is like, you know, if you mess up your feature race, you've got the sprint race to kind of redeem yourself.
Yeah, you're right. Meanwhile, Bailey Thompson and his gaming are battling so hard for second
Oh,
place.
yes, indeed, yeah. It looks like Bailey's got a nice inside line there, but now Jesse has the inside line for the next corner.
He got a mega run out that corner.
Ooh, oh, this is going to be difficult.
he
Oh,
lost
what
you.
happened? Oh, I lost his the camera angle wasn't great there, and I thought he had died there for a moment.
Yeah, I thought that too.
That is a tricky corner to make a pass on. It's very heavy braking after those two fast right-handers.
They are battling so hard right now.
Yeah, Jesse on the slightly fresher tires though, so I wonder if that will come into play as well. Light Cruiser all over the back of push for P6.
Yeah.
Light Cruiser, of course, the F2 champion, won the championship either last race or a couple of races ago. So
I think a couple of races ago, yeah.
Yeah, he was so dominant, and I think he probably hasn't practiced much for this one, so it could explain his current pace. But P7, not bad so far, and he is.
He will start second if the things remain the same.
Yeah. So we've got Jesse Gaming and Bailey still battling it out for P2 here, so we'll stick with them. Oh, and Jesse has the DRS.
He's trying to make a move.
Ooh, ooh, my word.
That's some race, yeah.
Hello to Jensen and Mulio in chat. I hope you're enjoying this
Hello,
one.
guys. Bailey Thompson got the DRS.
He's sticking to that inside line here. It's quite a tricky place here to try and pull off a move. You just see I'm running on board with on the front. I was running on the front wing of Jesse, and you can just see how close they are together for those corners.
Yeah.
Looks like Billy's.
I mean, that's some close battle.
Yeah.
He's got a moment there, yeah.
Yeah, he almost lost it. Yeah, just feathering the throttle. You just want to get greedy with it, you know. You just think, right, plant it.
If you get greedy with F2 cars, they will snap at any point.
Maleo is like, this is my evening sleep tablet.
Light Cruiser gets a 5-second time penalty for oh my god. Extending track limit. Oh my god. I just lost my language. But he got past push and he's now up in 6th.
Yeah, and he's gonna want to close down on Wimpy and P5, 3 seconds ahead. It is possible. Only 2-3 laps left.
Smeltino meanwhile gets the fastest lap. And Chelsea Gaming is trying to make a move for second place on Bailey Thompson. She can't make the move stick right now, but Bailey locks up.
Ooh, this is some close racing. These guys want that P2 position. They're not going to give it up without a fight. And I think Jesse has practiced hard for this track. I know Bailey's put in some laps as well. So, and this is his debut race. But yeah, he's always sticking to that inside line. I've noticed on that corner.
Bailey Thompson lost the brakes and got pretty wide.
Ooh, he's going very defensive there out of the exit, and Jesse gets a better run out. Yep, and it looks like he gave him the move there actually.
Yeah, because he lost the brakes, Bailey Thompson. Let's see. Pushed Light Cruisers are battling hard too. And Luigi gets a mega lap and gets the fastest lap, 151.997. He's running away with it. He's like 16 seconds in front.
Yeah, he's in a league of his own right now, and I don't think this battle with Bailey and Jesse's over just yet. I'm on board with Bailey here. You can just see him trying to reel in Jesse Gaming, and Molio in chat is trolling us hard. I'm gonna remember this, mate, whenever you're commentating. This is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Onion Barge saying this is a rubbish track, and I think it is, but it can throw up some really good races, as we're seeing right now. Larson,
I have to agree with Onion, but I don't like this track either.
yeah, it's not a driver favorite at all, no.
Yeah, but we have a great race in our hands right now.
Yeah, I remember watching the esports finale a while back at Abu Dhabi, and it was epic. I mean, it was so good. I think Brennan Lee won that one, but it was a real nail biter.
Meanwhile, Wimby
Oh
gets passed by Light
yes.
Cruiser.
Oh yes, and oh look, Wimpy's got a puncture. Wimpy
Oh,
has a puncture.
no.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That is
no.
disaster, man. He was what, P5?
That's so unfortunate, man. He
Yeah.
beat it way too early.
Way too early. 7 laps on those super softs, and Tipsy.
Meanwhile,
Tipsy's on those
Bailey
softs.
Thompson and Jeff Gaming are fighting hard. Sorry to interrupt you, mate.
No, that's all right. They are indeed. They're side by side here. They are going to go down to the wire. I think either that or someone's going to die, or both of them. Hopefully not.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Gaming locks up so hard, and Bailey Thompson gets past him. This is some great racing.
And I see Bascadino in the background there. That's alright. That's a lapped car. That's
It's a
Piet.
lap car, yes.
How do you say that again? Piet de Piratola.
Piet Piratla.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
I'll just call him PP.
That's a name too.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, we have a great battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride on board here with Jesse for a bit as we go into the last lap. Coming up to sector 2, this such a like, I know in F1 that corner, the approach to that corner is it's a real it's really hard. It's really easy to pick up penalties, like, you know, when you just carry so much speed for those corners.
Jensen says that it's also his top 5 rubbish track, and he agrees with Onion Barge.
Yeah, most drivers, tend to agree it's a rubbish track to drive, but Jesse gets a pass on Billy using the DRS, but this is it, man. This is like the last DRS zone coming up here, and it looks like Billy got a bad run out. He does have DRS here open, but is it going to be enough to get a move done? He's approaching fast.
Let's see.
I don't think it's going to be enough, man. Jesse locks up a good deal. Ooh, Billy using all the track.
I mean, this is some great racing down to the wire.
Just down the order as well. We're seeing Wimpy. I think he's still on track. He hasn't pitted yet. He's decided to keep going. And is he gonna get caught by Illuminatrix? I'm seeing Smeltino a move on, push side by side. Oh, Smeltino loses it. I think he lost it on his own there, but they were hard racing.
I didn't see that.
But yes, Bailey Thompson.
Because I'm focused on second and third.
Yeah, Jesse gets the job done. Bailey Thompson into third. So Luigi, of course, the winner of that one.
He had a mega race. We didn't say that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that sometimes happens. I'm sure you've probably been victim of that as well, where your race gets overlooked because you're just like so dominant at the front. And you pull out a lead and kind of go off and have a boring race, But
yeah, that's some boring race, but he won.
Yeah.
So he must be happy.
Yeah, kudos to him. So he'll start P8 in the sprint race.
Meanwhile, Bascodino, got P4, Light Cruiser P5, Smeltino P6, Push P7, and Larson gets the final point.
Yeah, Icewind just missing out there, P9, Hedis Davis right behind him, P10 then. And is Wimpy is still out there on that punctured tire. Wow. That's dedication for you, man.
That's somebody. Yeah, that's dedication.
And he gets passed by Luminatrix.
The
Oh.
scenes, yeah.
That's the second race in a row he's been beaten by his partner. So
Let's see what the Saints at.
yeah, keep us up to date with the chat, guys. Luigi takes his top spot, Canadian flag flying high.
Congratulations to him.
Good job, yep. As ever, he's really taken to this, and I hope he becomes a full-time driver for the, or stays a full-time driver for the next season. Stay posted for that.
The field got bunch of penalties. And Luigi gets the fastest lap.
Oh,
So
good.
he will get 27 points.
Yeah, so he may well be a contender for the title next season if he continues on.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
I mean, look
He
at
can
that.
be a contender.
Look at his fastest lap though compared to the other guys. Like that's almost 2 seconds faster than most of those guys out there.
He was mega fast.
That's crazy, yeah. And you do tend to see that in the F2. The gaps do tend to be much wider than the F1 series.
It would be interesting to see now he starts in P8 how he does.
Yeah, first two guys, it's worth mentioning Luigi and Jesse, no penalties, but the rest of the field picking up a bunch. So here we are, sprint race is about to go. The guys are just picking out their strategies, and we will soon be ready to go again for another one. A shorter race this time with the top 8 reversed for the grid positions.
And it's a no stop. So it's battle through the end.
Yeah, I wish someone had told me that on my first F2 race. I actually did a 2-stop in my sprint race.
I mean, I didn't know. I just followed the strategy that the game suggested, and we have 5 lights, and away we go. Larson gets a good start, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, Push takes the lead there. They both Push and Larson run wide in the first corner, and that allows Light Cruiser to make up a lot of time. But Light Cruiser is under pressure from his mate Smeltino, who's now up to 3rd position. So a lot of swapping of positions here. It looks like everybody got away cleanly though. Oh, bit of a squeeze on Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see some from wing damage there from someone. I'm not sure who that was. Oh,
oh my God, he's round.
Luigi got spun there, almost lost the car, but he's still in the race. Don't think he picked up any damage.
Oh my God, in the back! Piet Piratula and Elementis crashed together. No.
Oh no, dear, dear, dear. That's sad to see.
I just catch that. And Piet Piratula retired from the race.
Light Cruiser somehow up to 1st in the lead now. Just pushed into that.
Didn't catch that, yes.
Yeah, so the order is Light Cruiser, Push, Smeltino, Bascadino, Bailey Thompson, and keeper Magnuson. I think that's his name. He keeps changing it. I can't keep up with him.
Yeah, he's keeper Magnuson, yes.
Molio in chat's like, anything happened? No, how exciting. I think he's watching the wrong race. What race are you watching, man?
Yeah, it was very exciting. And he battled for the 2nd, and there are some crashes behind. Meanwhile, Icewind is getting bad stuff in 12th place.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cars here. They're all trying to make it into one corner, and hopefully they can do that. TipsyBob is on super softs.
This one is making the strategy.
I mean, it will work for a while, but then it won't work.
Meanwhile, Smetino is all over the back of Push. And Bailey Thompson makes a pass for 4th place.
Yep, Bailey up to 4th. Yep, good to see from him. He's got the charge on here, so there is a bit of a mix up at the front. We're seeing Luigi trying to make his way through the field, but he's caught up in that midfield bunch. He has got a bit of
Lars?
he's got a bit of a gap to push as well
Yeah.
already. Smeltino though is all over the back of push. Jesse Gaiman though is way back in P13, so he's struggling back there.
He lost six places. So
Yeah, I think he may have front wing damage as well. Oh, Smeltino going for a move on push. Sends it up the inside. Nice move from him.
really nice move.
Very clean,
Let's
yeah.
see if Push gets a better exit.
Yeah, push did get a pretty good exit there, but no DRS on lap 2, I don't believe.
No, let's see, he makes the move stick. And he doesn't.
Yeah, so a lot of close racing here. Let's see who else we got. Oh, I see. Oh, who is that?
I
Is
just
that?
catch that, yeah.
Who was that? They look like TipsyBob, maybe? Yeah, TipsyBob going sideways, drops a few positions.
And Chadis David lost a lot of position too.
Yeah, so Icewind now P10. Luigi still P8. He's got from wing damage. Luigi just a bit of an end plate missing there. Will compromise his lap times. Wimpy having to
But
hold him
he's
off
all over
hard.
the back of Wimby.
Yeah, Wimpy's yeah, he's having to go very defensive here, which will lose him times. Light Cruiser with the fastest lap. DRS is enabled. It's all go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh! Oh my god, Luigi touched Wimpy. I think he got the more damage by that. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, Wimpy is going to be feeling the heat right now. He's going to have a red face on him.
You can see by the onboard of Luigi that he's got major damage. And he
Yeah.
has major understeer too.
Yeah, you can see that on the broadcast here, yep. He's
This
gonna
train of cars will be interesting.
Yeah, I think Luigi's gonna struggle now to keep up with Wimpy here with that front wing damage, but he does have DRS on Wimpy, and so does Larson. There's a move up the order. Bailey makes a move on Push, but Push is fighting back. He's not. Oh, Push gets forced out wide. I mean, it's a bit of a squeeze there. I think it was fair enough, but hard racing.
And Vasco gets in the mix too.
Yep, and Push is dropping down the order. He's down to 4th now. Push not giving up. Oh, see him going side by side there. Very brave racing. Push almost went sideways there. He just managed to keep control of the car. He is getting harassed here in P4.
And Bailey Thompson trying to make a move. This is a difficult pace to make a move, but she makes it stick.
Oh.
Oh my god, they almost touched, yes.
Yeah, there was a bit of contact there in the side pod of Bailey, but Bailey able to keep the momentum going. Push is really kind of struggling right now. He's locking up on the braking. He's down to 5th position and fallen back into Luigi, who's up to P6 right now.
He's making progress even though he has damage.
Yeah, that's super impressive. I mean, damage will compromise your lap times no matter what, but he's obviously got time in the bag here.
I mean, the F2 cars are understeery. Icewind crashed.
Oh no, Icewind is out. Icewind is out of the race.
That's I didn't see. That's unfortunate for Icewind.
Yeah, that's not good for him, man, but these things happen. We speak after. Oh, Billy Thompson putting a move on Bascadino. Side by side on the long straight here at the back. He's got DRS open. Yeah, it looks like he's got the move done. Will Bascadino try to get a switchback move, get a better run out? He's going to have DRS.
Luigi fighting Push 2. It will be great.
Yeah, this is some great racing, but Push is losing out all over the show. He's now down to P6. He was P1 actually at one point. Won't be free second time penalty.
Larson is also the major loser pole position, and now he's down in 9th place.
Yeah, and TipsyBob is in P10, but he will have to pit and effectively is out of the race.
Let's see what else we got.
Oh, we have a battle forming here between Keyboard Magnuson and Wimpy for P7.
Push gets a 3-second time penalty too.
Oh, Keyboard actually getting passed by Larson. Larson now at the P8.
This is some great racing.
It's too much action. It really is hard to keep up with.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It's so hard to keep up with all those battling. Luigi is trying to close the gap with Pascodino. I think the field is a little bit stabilized right now.
Yeah, this tends to happen in the F2 series. Actually, the feature race was a lot more closely contended than this one, but Luigi going for the move from way back. Such a brave move, but he tries to get a switchback move here and a better run out, and he does. Even without DRS, I think he would make the move stick, but he's going to have DRS as well to boost him even further up the road. And he's going to get the move done well before the corner. Yeah, and there we go, P4. Yes. P4. So we may see a battle here between Luigi and Bailey Thompson before the end of the race.
It's possible, yes. Meanwhile, Keyboard Magnuson gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, he's dropping off the back of Larson and Wimpy, but Larson is putting a charge on here. He's obviously wanting to make up for that bad start. He's just got a lot of pace on Wimpy right now, and it's harassing him. He's all over his gearbox.
Let's see if he passes him. Meanwhile, Luigi gets a 3-second time penalty. That's huge.
Yeah, that might cost him, yeah. But I'm staying with Larson and Wimpy here. Larson looks like he has better pace than Wimpy, but Wimpy is holding this position nicely. But it's only a matter of time. You get the two DRS zones, and you know Wimpy's going to be a bit of a sitting duck unless he can get a move on here.
Meanwhile, Pascodino is all over the back of Luigi before the traction, because he lost a little bit of traction out of the corner.
Yeah, Push actually now has caught up on Pascodino due to that loss of traction.
Oh, meanwhile, Hedis Davy lost. He lost it. And he crashed in the main straight. Yeah.
P12 looks like he's probably gonna retire the car, maybe. No, thinking about it.
He just crossed the border.
So who have we got? We've got. There is a battle here for P4 actually. Pascodino, Push,
and Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi. They're very close here, going into the final sector.
I think the field is a little bit stable right now. I mean, those safety cars are so hard to drive, so sometimes you have to relax and stay focused not to lose the car. That's why.
Yeah, it's almost like to go faster, you have to go slower sometimes.
Yeah, that's a theory. That's right. Meanwhile, TipsyBob just pitted, as you said. He did the OceanChief and he pitted. Light Cruiser is getting away with a win. He's 5 seconds in front of Smaltino with his strange Halloween helmet.
Hedis Davis out of the race. He's given up the ghost. But Baskettino, oh, just misses the
Ooh.
back end of Luigi there.
They
Underbraking.
almost touched.
Yeah, that was so close. Skin of the teeth moment there.
Some great racing. Larson and Wimpy are having a great battle. Wimpy's trying to get the move done.
Yep, and
he does.
nice move there
Great
from
move.
Wimpy. Up to P7 now. So some points on the table for him. He's actually my teammate in this series. I usually race this series, and yeah, he's not bad actually. You know, when we're practicing, it just comes to race day. Sometimes he gets a bit of bad luck. Oh, and looks like Wimpy had a bit of an issue there, and Larson's caught him right up. Will be holding on to the position for now, but is under a lot of pressure.
From Larson, yes. Keyboard Magnus and Miguel lost a place from Jesse Gaming. Like 3 corners before.
Yeah, and look at the gap already, 1.3 and about 2 corners. Oh, Larson and Wimpy. The gap is
Having a
0.2.
great battle. He will have a chance to punch him in the main straight.
Yeah, so you get the DRS activation. Well, not the... what do you call that there? Not the activation line, but the... You know, the...
Activation point, yeah.
Activation point, that's it, yeah. And there's the activation line, and we see Larson open up DRS. Look, it's not as strong as an F1, but you can see him closing in here. And
he will try to make the move stick in the second DRS zone. He has to get a good exit.
Yeah, Wimpy's exit a wee bit compromised there. DRS open.
Will he try Lance?
I think he will, yeah. I think he's very good on the braking. In the heavy braking zones. He's going to go for the outside though.
He maybe do a switch back, yes.
It's
oh, he can't leave the corner, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. A1 cross country there, yeah. Scenic route.
Country roads.
Take me home.
Did you know the song?
Did you hear that? Yeah, I was on stream. We actually in the interview one we did the 3 of us were singing it.
I mean, I love this song. I didn't hear the interview.
Yeah, I was laughing my head off when I heard it on the stream. It was definitely an epic moment for SLR.
They have a great battle right now. Let's see if he crossed the country again or he will make the move stick legally.
Yeah, won't be holding on to this P7, even though he's under pressure with these DRS zones.
2 laps left.
Baskettino as well, still hanging on to the back of Luigi for P4. I'm not quite sure about penalties, haven't really been keeping track of them too much, so they may come into play as well here. I know Luigi has free... Yeah. 3 seconds, I believe, yeah.
I don't know about Baskettino, I don't think he has, but I'm not sure about that. Let's see, Wimpy at Larson. No, he's quite far this time.
Yeah, Larson now going to come under pressure from Jesse in the background there. Push another 3 seconds. You never know. I think Wimpy has penalties as well, so he's unlikely to pass push. You know, with penalties.
But I don't know about Larson. I don't think he has penalties, so...
Oh, he could benefit.
He may take pit 7, yes.
Yeah.
This will go down to the wire again. Meanwhile, we didn't catch that. Luigi is all over the back of Bailey Thompson. I mean, not all over the back, but he's catching him up.
Yeah, this is about what I do want to see. I want to see Luigi versus Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson, of course, one of the star drivers in the Tier 1 series. Luigi,
he's mega fast.
Yeah, Luigi's like a star driver in the Tier 2 series, so this is a bit of a...
What happened back there?
Oh, yes.
I think Wimpy and Larson touched and just gaming just got into
Oh
P7.
no. Oh no, that's terrible.
And oh my god, the scenes! Keyboard Magnussen has a puncture.
Oh no.
And he crashed.
Game over.
Game over for Keyboard Magnussen.
Retire the keyboard. So the question is, can Tipsy finish P10?
I mean,
Maybe?
maybe?
9 seconds in one lap? Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, where we have a three-way battle, Larson, Wimpy, and Jesse Gaming. And Keyboard Magnussen gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. His race is done either way, so...
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to see this battle between Luigi and Billy. It's... Well, you never know. Actually, there's 2 laps left. I didn't realize if it was the final lap here, but yeah, 2 laps left. If Luigi can push on here, he is closing them in and get this DRS zone activation.
I think if he didn't have damage, he would be 3rd place. Because he has a left wing damage, if you can see on his broadcast.
Yeah, I picked that up earlier. Yeah, the side plate is missing. Just going to compromise him a wee bit. I mean, it's not the disaster. Obviously, he's still very fast here, you know, but it will kind of take the edge off his lap times a wee bit. On your boards, yeah, Luigi does indeed have a 3-second penalty, but regardless, we do want to see this battle between Luigi and Bailey.
An on-track battle, yes.
And Luigi is 0.7 behind Bailey, so we may see this go down to the wire, this battle on track.
And Larson with Wimpy 2 for P8.
Yeah, so we'll try and keep an eye on both of them. Bailey, oh, Bailey gets it all wrong into turn whatever number that is, 4 or 5. Into the hairpin.
Down to the wire.
Ay, look at this. Oh, and Luigi. Yeah, Luigi's going to have the DRS here, so Bailey already going defensive to guard the inside line.
She will be sitting back in the straight line. He
Luigi.
made the move bad.
Yeah, so we've got the second DRS zone, so is he going to get that back?
Oh, he's trying to make a land.
Oh my word. I thought it was over there. Yeah, so that's kind of compromised. Billy's actually, he does have DRS here. Is he going to have enough?
Let's see. I don't think he has.
Oh, yes. Just struggling to get the turn in there was Billy under braking. And Larson.
I think Luigi's got it on track.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Penalties.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pass in that last sector, and Wimpy as well is held off the
Luigi
charge.
lost the brakes a little bit.
Oh dear. Oh, is Billy going to try and go up the inside? No, I don't think he's going to be able to do it right now. I mean, it would take something significant to happen here for him to regain P3 on track.
Will he have a mega lance? He won't. He didn't get it.
Yeah,
and
so
Bailey Thompson gets third on track, as we said.
Yeah, but fair play. Oh, Luigi down to P5 with Bascadino in P4. So Light Cruiser wins that one. That was another one where we didn't catch much of his race because he was just dominating at the front.
With Smeltino P2 also.
Yeah, Smeltino P2.
Wimpy gets P9 from penalties. Larson passed him.
And George as well. He gets it's top 10 gets a point. There's a top 8. I'm not quite sure about that.
It's his first race with F2, so fair play to him.
Yeah.
He will get better with time.
Yeah, and you know George, don't you, personally, yeah? Or you...
Yeah, we raced together in Greek Racing League, so... He has the fonts to be a great talent, but he still has work to do.
Yeah, I've been kind of chatting a lot with him in the Discord. He's very eager, very enthusiastic, very open to learning. That's always good to see. Just needs to embrace the grind and get the practice in.
Yeah.
Illuminatrix coming across the line in P11 with Keyboard Magnussen. Fair play to him for continuing on. He's going to get that P12. So the drivers did not finish for Tipsy, Hedis Davis, Icewind, and PP.
I was trying to see if you will get. No, I want you to try.
Let's see, Piet de Paracula.
Pit Piratula. Yeah.
Hey.
That's good.
I couldn't say it 10 times faster. Piet de Paracula, PP.
Yeah, Pip. Yeah, we have a nickname.
Yeah, let's just go with PP.
Pit Piratula, you have a new nickname. Congratulations.
You have no choice in the matter.
George Everest just texts me that he feels like Kubica right now.
Yeah, well, listen, that is a great finish from Light Cruiser to the to tie up the season. He is the champion and finishes.
He was great.
Finishes the last race P1, P2 with his teammate on the top step. So fitting finish to the season on F2. Not bad. So I think yeah, I would like to actually, if he's listening or if he's about, get him in for a bit of a driver interview and celebration of his celebration of his win and his championship. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see now. Just check and see who is in Discord. So who we have is Luigi and TipsyBob on standby. So we'll bring in Luigi and we'll have a wee chat with him first and see if we can get a hold of Light Cruiser in the meantime. So Luigi, how are you doing, my man? You're joining us on the live stream, and yeah, some great racing there from you. I mean, the second race, I mean, the first race you just ran away with. The second race, we noticed you had front wing damage, but were able to catch and pass Bailey in the final laps there. So, I mean, how was it for you?
Well, a pretty weird experience. The feature race was kind of weird. You know, I literally haven't practiced since the last race in Russia, and 30 minutes before the race, I decided to give it 2 laps, right, on default setup, and that got me P14 in the world. So I was like,
I mean,
all right,
you're amazing, man.
I mean, yeah, all right. I got some pace, so it's not that bad. And then, I mean, I just, I wasn't even that fast for me. I mean, to be honest, this car and this track, it's a really bad combination. You know, it's really hard to drive this car around this track. But it went, it went way better than I expected. So yeah, pretty chill.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. So pretty easy feature race, and then well, the sprint race I got taken out twice, and then people just went into my front wing because I was spun on track, and yeah, I don't know how I was able to catch people even with a yellow front wing, but I mean, yeah, I think I could have gotten a P3. I mean, I got all those penalties as well with the front wing damage. Obviously, you get a lot of vendors here, so I got a lot of penalties for going too wide. But apart from that, pretty good race. It's a nice way to end the season.
Yeah, you managed to save your race for the second race. With a yellow front wing. You were pretty fast with a yellow front wing.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, it was enjoyable to watch that. I mean, initially, you know, we saw like a lot of, well, not a lot, but we saw some damage being picked up by drivers, and fortunately, you were one of them. And I thought that would compromise your race severely, but it looked like you actually had a pretty good sprint race. You know, you kind of salvaged a lot of points there, and I was just mentioning on stream as well. I'm not 100% sure. Are you a full-time F2 driver?
Yeah.
Are you going to be driving in season 2 then from the beginning?
Of course.
Excellent. Well, I think I will just while you're in the chat then, I'm bringing in the F2 season 1 champion Ruben.
Congratulations, my man.
Thank you all.
Yes.
Grazie tutti.
What a fitting.
Get in there, Lewis.
Grazie, ragazzi. What a great way to end this season, man. You and your teammate P1, P2. You took the championship. Which race was that? You kind of you sealed the championship. It's like two or three races ago.
I can't actually remember. I think it was already 4 races ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So I kept Luigi in here because he is going to be a full-time driver in F2, and I'm hoping you stay around for season 2 because I think you two guys are going to have a pretty good scrap for that title. So
My
yes,
plan is to stay.
that's excellent.
Because
is
the field is so competitive now.
yeah. It's only going to get stronger. You know, like as a league admin yourself, I'm sure you realize like the first season is always about just figuring out, you know, the good drivers and trying to attract, you know, clean, fast drivers as well. So it's taken a while for F2 to kind of really get its legs, but I think we're getting there. And we've got drivers like Luigi, yourself, and even Bailey Thompson was pretty competitive in this race. So more of the same, please, I think. So we'll take a break and a breather, and then we'll get back to it because yeah, I'm hoping to fight for the championship as well. If you give me 5 years, and if you 5 years of me. 5 years of me practicing, 5 years of you not touching any racing games whatsoever. I think it's possible.
Well, while I'm here, I might just announce this. I've had a chat with Toto before the race, and it would seem that we might be teammate next season in F2.
Oh, something with drama. I can smell Mercedes 2016.
So switching is allowed.
Well, for next season, I don't know.
Multi 21 or something.
Game over, man. For the rest of us. But like Cruiser, your teammate is Bascadino, right? Or Smeltino, sorry.
Smeltino, yeah.
Smeltino, yeah. I mean, he showed in this race he is very competitive as well. So there's a strong team there against a strong team in Luigi versus Toto. And I think Toto is dropping the racing line. I don't know if it's for F2 though. Probably not. But he is a super fast guy as well. Even though he took me out in Russia when I was in P, my only time in P1, I was like, hey, I'm doing pretty well, and then he just killed me. And then decided to not race here today.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm very bitter about that. I'm not gonna forget about that, man. I'm gonna bring it up in every stream, but yeah. I mean, Luigi, thanks for joining us on chat, man. I always, as you know, appreciate your interviews, man. And
yeah, well, I kind of had to explain why I was so slow on the sprint race, you know.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but next time, man, next season we start fresh.
Next season.
Yeah.
Competitive from the start.
From zero.
Yeah. So we'll catch you again, Luigi, man, and
Alright.
Ruben. Yeah, just wanted to say, man, you like how much practice are you putting into these F2, or are you just showing up and driving, or what?
For this race?
Yeah.
Maybe 5 laps.
Yeah, I suspected that you've practiced harder for the previous races, and this one you felt like hey, it's Abu Dhabi, I've won the championship, and then even at that you win the sprint race. So yeah, I'm impressed. I'm mightily impressed with that, man. 5
You're
laps.
an amazing red driver.
You don't need much practice when you know the car so well.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard there is I need a lot of practice. But anyway, congrats, man.
5 years.
Congrats again, my man.
5 years.
Thanks,
5 years in dog years, yeah. Okay, man. Catch you later. I'll catch you in the next season, okay, dude?
Yeah, will do.
Later.
Later.
All right, and let's see who else can we bring in. I want to speak. Oh, here we got.
Bill Dawson and
Let's bring in. We've never spoken to this guy, I don't think, on the live stream. Smeltino, man, you're on the live stream, man. We're just saying there about your.
Hello, man.
How's it going?
Hello.
You receiving us loud and clear, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just saying on the stream, what a fitting end to the season. You know, your teammate won the championship, you know, about a year ago, and and he says he just showed up after 5 laps practice and wins the sprint race. But you know, like you finished P2, which is pretty,
Amazing.
yeah, it's pretty good, man. You know, it's a great way to finish, and you guys have shown you're a very strong team. in fact, I should know this, but did you win the constructors for the F2?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
so
Oh.
Well, I think you're gonna have a fight on your hands next season because Toto and Luigi apparently are teaming up. Um, so yeah, that could be interesting to see that in the constructors. Yeah, we're trying to build up the field a bit, you know, so it's good to
This will
see.
be a fight and a half for the championship next season.
Yeah, we may even see yourself contender do a few races here and there, maybe.
Yeah, why not? If I can race. It's fun. F2 races are really, really fun.
Yeah,
As
it
we
is.
saw on
Yeah.
stream.
It's a
a
fun
lot of
series, yeah.
action.
Yeah, and we like to keep it short, you know, with the one shot quality, but there have been some people saying, you know, maybe put on formation lap, maybe short qualif. The only problem with the short qualifying is it's 30 minutes, which is a bit long.
Yeah, way
Uh,
too long.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I just like the idea of just showing up, doing a one shot, and then you're straight into two races.
Yeah.
Um, uh, but let's go back a bit. Like, how was your feature race? Because I can't remember. I'm a very old person, and my memory is really
I
bad.
collected some damage lap 1, and after the long straight, I spun. So I was back in like 14th or something. So Ruben and me, yeah, we were slipstreaming each other and getting through the field, finishing P5 and 6.
Amazing recovery. You had a lot of fights back in the back of the field
Yeah,
at the first race. And we saw a little bit of touching, a little bit of squeezing, but all fair in hard racing, I have to say.
hmm
Yeah, and
So,
the other thing is, you know, with the feature risk, like, you know, if you do have a compromise, kind of, you know, if you pick up damage or you have a bit of a mistake or whatever, it's like you got that sprint race where you can redeem yourself. You know,
yeah,
it's not like in F1 where if you mess up, it's like you've just spent an
you're
hour and a
done.
half. Yeah, you've spent an hour and a half of your time just, you know, with one mistake, you're pretty much out of the race effectively. But this one, you get a second chance. Yeah, and I kind of like that because I usually go into the races with absolutely no practice, and but the feature race is just like my practice session, really, you know. And then I go into the sprint race, and I'm a bit better, and yeah.
I didn't see you today.
Yeah, I was commentating the stream. Yeah, I decided to sit this one out.
Ah,
Tipsy took my seat, and I don't know if he caught it, but he didn't have the best race or the best races. I think he in the sprint race he put on super softs, and we were just
TipsyBob says we're only talking to the fast epic drivers. We are leaving him out.
we're just saving the best to last. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But Smeltino here, it's first time you're on stream. I appreciate you joining us here, man, and hopefully get you back next season and see you and your teammate do well there and give us some more epic racing to commentate on, man.
yes.
Yeah, so we will move you back into the gentleman's lounge, and who have we got left? We've got
Tipsy and Bailey.
So let's bring in the fast guy. No, let's bring in. We'll bring in Tipsy and Billy together.
Billy.
I was halfway through a conversation.
That was really rude. Billy was
I mean, calm down, calm down, guys.
You guys, seriously, a bit of manners here. Billy was giving us a deep, heartfelt conversation there, and you just dragged him out.
We do that.
Billy, we'll continue that in another time. Anyway, go ahead. Get the end.
What were you talking about?
Leave me to the last. It's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So Billy, your first F1 or F1, your first F1 race, your first F2 race. How did it go? Like, I mean, we were watching it and it looked pretty good from the outside, but you know, give us your take on it.
Better than I thought it'd be. 2 P3s, I think.
Yeah, epic, man.
That's good points.
And it was hard racing the whole time. I mean, you and Jesse in the first race were going at it. We couldn't take the camera away from you guys for the most part. And then same again in the second race.
With Luigi.
Luigi, yeah. He was breathing all over your back, man.
Yeah. I wanted to keep that third. I knew we had 9 seconds of penalties, and I wanted to keep that third.
Yeah, but
track.
yeah, you had a bit of an issue at the last lap. I think you were gonna. It looked good for P3 on track, and then some issue.
You lost, I think, the brakes in one corner or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So, Tipsy, let's hear
yeah.
your race.
Have you finished with Bailey? Because this might take a while.
We were just talking about that in the center and stuff.
Yeah, when I saw you had super softs on for the sprint, I was like, okay, this isn't gonna go well.
Right. First of all, I don't know what people drink when they're playing Formula 2, but they're mental. And they just, I don't know if my car's invisible to people, but I was getting hit everywhere. Right. First of all, I made a reasonably good start in the first feature race, marching my way up. I think I got up to roughly around sixth, and then there was a car that took me out. Now, I'm not going to say it was done intentional, but there was a car. I know who it was.
There was a car.
There was a car. Yes, there were many cars, but there was one particular car that took me out. Clear as day.
You want to say the name of the car?
No.
Come on,
I'll
name
leave it
and
up to-
shame him. Name and shame him. Come on.
All right. Okay, I'm going to say it. Okay. Mr. Bascandino, you know who you are. Kind of turned across me, spun me, and I went into the wall. I managed to avoid any damage. That was all right. So I lost my place out to Basco. I lost my place to Keyboard Magazine, and I think Hedis Davy as well. So I started the assault again, and I got past Hedis Davy, and then I was caught up to the back of Keyboard and Basco again. And I was kind of hanging back watching them fight. Well, then Bascandino had a collision with Keyboard Magnuson. Keyboard Magnuson spun, and I hit him because he was right in front of me. So
You had an amazing race.
hang on a minute. I got myself into a good position. Then I got taken out. Then I had to recover again, back up to where I was, and then I got taken out. I had a pit. I went into the pits to change my wing, right? And I thought I started on super softs, so I decided I'm going to do the big brain here, and I'm going to switch the softs, and then go to the end and
Big brain move.
yeah, and get the jump on everyone. What I didn't realize is whenever I crossed the finish line on lap 15, Jeff came on and says, "Oh, you're going to have to switch to the other compound." I was like, "What? I thought I already had the other compound on." Then I realized that's that race over, game over, right? Just do the
Big brain move.
I thought it was a big brain move, right? So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to start dead last, but I'm going to start on the super softs to get the jump on these guys. So the sprint race came. I started on the super softs, marching my way up again up the positions. I got myself pretty high, and then Hedis Davy rear-ended me and it sent me off the track. Lost all my positions out. I kept going and I went, right, I'm going to come into the pits. I came into the pit, and whenever I came out with the super softs on the second time, that's okay. I thought, right, I'll get them all in the pit. It's only then that I realized, oh, hang on a minute, they don't pit in the sprint.
Your race was amazing.
I even said on my own stream, I've been commentating Formula 2 races for like a season and a half. You would think that I would have known that, but I completely forgot. I was just in the moment, you know. So that's how I raced.
Epic gaming moments.
Part of me was thinking, is this like some kind of OP strategy? He's kind of like, you know, he's practiced and he's want this. I can make it work, and I went, nah, it's probably a mistake.
When you say I practice, I had like a couple of goes in TT. Just when I came home there, so I had like an hour practice, which kind of showed. A bit disappointed, and then I was telling Bailey how I just go into TT, I keep checking everyone's setups and keep trying them all until I find whichever setup that I set the fastest lap in on the TT, that's the one I go with. And then I just use that for the race. But then I remember Jensen getting at me saying, "Oh, that's not a big brain move." Right? But and then Bailey's agreeing too. I don't know. I'm 34. I don't give a crap. I just jump in the car and go for a bit of a rake around the tracks. And as long as everybody stays out of my way, I'm fine.
I kind of understand your race went pretty good.
It was going well, Kutenda. It was going very well until I got taken out 3 times. 3 times! I mean, come on.
What are we doing here?
I mean, you have to be an absolute blind man. Anyway, enough about me and my awful race, which was not my fault completely. How did you get on, man, with the Chief?
It was pretty fun commentating. We had some fun, I have to say. And I took your job for today. I don't know if you like it or not.
You what, sorry?
I took your job for today.
Oh, hey, that's all right. I don't mind. You can take Formula 2. I don't mind the Formula 2. But the question is, Chief, how did he get on? How did he get on?
Yeah, I think it was really good. I mean, you know what it's like the first time you get the jitters and you're nervous and you don't, when you
Yeah.
go live, it's like, and another thing is like the two races, well, especially the first race actually, is usually the sprint race is like a bit more, bit more high kind of,
Yeah.
a
Bit
lot of
more
overtake.
hectic.
Yeah, loads more action, to call and to keep up with. But actually, this one, the feature race, had way more action, and it was like we had some technical issues, as I always do, apparently. Yeah, so it was like, it took a while to get into the swing of things, but I think we did a pretty good job. And there's also that chemistry as well. You don't know if you pair people up, whether they're going to gel very well together. And
But I think me and Chief have a great chemistry.
yeah, I think you and Tipsy would do good in a broadcast as well. So
Oh wow, this will be legendary.
we need to try that. Yeah.
Well, after my showing today, I'm a bit demotivated, really, because I think I've got the pace to beat Bailey in Formula 2. It's just people keep hitting me, so I think I might as well just maybe let
Bailey,
Chief
just
win.
move out of the way next time, Bailey.
Yeah, just move, let me pass. That's another thing. Actually, that's another thing. Another bone to pick with a man that I love, and so do you, Chief, Mr. Icewind. Why is it every single race I do, he holds me back? He's always blocking me. I mean, today was a different race. I was kind of hanging him back, but he's always in my way.
I'll have a word with him. I'll have a word.
Yes, and send the message. I need to calm down here and get a cup of tea.
Oh yeah.
Also on my stream, Chief,
Yeah.
you need to check out my stream. I have the old-fashioned ringtone, or sorry, not the ringtone, the old-fashioned Formula One song, the chain.
Oh, happy days. Yeah, the chain. Yeah.
Yeah. I might get that uploaded to the next one. That's it. No, John, that's the wrong one.
What? Why?
He's too young.
That's the one.
Oh, that one.
That's the best one. Yeah.
That's the best one.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna have words with you, Kutander, if you're gonna keep on.
I disagree with you though. My song is better.
Right, Kutander, let's just solve this right now. What age are you?
19.
Right. Mr. Kutander, you are 19. I'm 34, so I am significantly older. I'm older than your dad. So you
I'm older than your dad. Oh my God.
No, I'm saying I'm old enough to be here.
I mean, why are you Bailey Thompson then?
I could be his grandfather, right? The fact is, you must respect your elders. I'm telling you that the Fleet Food Mac and Chain is the best Formula One song ever. Even though it's not Formula One.
Okay, you are older, but this song is better.
No.
Yes, I agree.
No.
Oh yeah, see? I have Bailey Thompson on my side.
Hang on. Right, Chief, hang on a minute. Just you wait. Stall for a moment, Chief. Just stall for a moment, Chief. Can I do a bit?
You have to solve this problem.
I can see.
See if your vote really matters right now.
Right, listen to this, boys. Listen to this. Listen.
Copyright.
Oh yeah.
That's the one.
Come on, man. I'm with Tipsy on this one. This is the best.
Oh no!
Yeah. Old school is the best school.
The main theme song is way better. I mean, that's good too.
Here comes the guitar, boys. Here comes the guitar. Listen. Oh wait, hang on. I'll get the guitar on. It's coming. Just wait. Listen. There it is. Listen to that. That's the Formula One tune.
Tipsy's about to have an
that's good
aneurysm.
too. I mean, that's good too, but
That's the Formula One, boys.
the main theme of F1 is better.
Yep.
See? I have the faster driver in my side. So we will.
Just because you're faster doesn't mean you're right.
Exactly.
Right on strategy.
Look, we and Chief, we didn't quite live through the 70s, but we respect the 70s. And they had Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple.
I mean, I love those guys that you said. However, for a Formula One race, the Formula One theme is better.
Right, Chief. I think we're just going to kick Contender right now. 'Cause, I mean, how can you look? There is no denying that the current was it Brian Taylor, the guy who made the current song. There's no denying that it is a good dramatic song. But for us, me and Chief's generation, Formula One, Fleetwood Mac has always been Fleetwood Mac and Murray Walker. And look at that! That's Murray Walker.
Yeah, Murray Walker, get him back on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll let you disagreement here. We won't agree, never. But it is what it is.
The chemistry is it's taking a twist.
I would love to commentate with TipsyBob. The butter will be all the way.
There's just no action. If there's no action on track, I'll just argue over the theme tune.
If you're gonna commentate with me, you're gonna have to obey the law.
Oh man, you think you're wrong.
Right, that's it. Okay, Chief, that's it. Me and Contender are doing next week's Formula 2
There
commentating.
is no next week Formula 2 race, is there?
Is it not?
That's the season finale. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, was it? Okay, well,
Oh man.
Maybe the tier 2?
you're lucky, Contender. You're getting off lightly.
I mean, I can commentate tier 1 if you want. I think, yeah, if I can make it.
I
Why
can
not?
commentate tier 1. That's
Oh man.
And then for tier 2 is me and Bance. Me and Bance have extreme sexual tension, so I don't think we can fit anyone in with Bance.
I did not want to know that information in the
Oh,
start.
Billy, you have to know what it's easy.
No.
We have to teach you that.
This 2S folklore, you know, there's a kind of a history with all of us. You know? Anyway, Chief, I'm taking up all this mess this time. I had an awful race, right? So that's just the
I have
fact
to
of the
go.
matter. Okay,
I
Billy,
have to
thanks
go.
very much, man.
Yes.
I think we should end the stream.
Yes, we'll end the stream there. So we like just to finish up, we've got tier 1 tomorrow, Suzuka, which promises to be pretty epic. I mean, I have practiced pretty much none for that track, so if you want to tune in,
tomorrow to practice.
yeah, I'll practice tomorrow a wee bit. Yeah, I've got tomorrow. I can put a few 50% in, but I don't know. Tipsy, are you gonna race tomorrow? Do you think?
Tier 1, I might actually give it a go. Kind of set me
Yeah.
up for some.
I mean, the tier 2 race was quite, yeah, I was on board with Wimpy for the most of it, and it was quite messy from his point of view. But it looked like a pretty good race, and it always does throw up some, I mean, there's a lot of incidents in Suzuka, you know, and a lot of drama.
We had the unfortunate thing with that the steam went down.
Yeah, and there was also that. So Icewind's going to host this one, so hopefully a bit of a better connection there.
I don't think it was a problem with the host. I thought a problem with Steam generally.
Yeah, a few people said that. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow with that, and we can do the full 27 laps. But yeah, so trying in tomorrow, I think it's 1820, sorry.
Yep.
1820 CST, and yeah, the clocks go back on Sunday as well, so that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
Also, a Mexico race is on tomorrow, isn't it? It's qualifying tomorrow.
it's I think 8:30.
Yeah, so plenty of racing to
CSS.
do. And then 2SRL, of course, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, I think Contender, you're maybe thinking about racing in 2S as well, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, if I can join in Sunday,
Yeah,
I'll race.
that would be pretty cool to see you on track. So I think we'll finish up there, unless anyone's got any final thoughts.
You cut out there, Chief. What was that?
Has anyone got any final thoughts before we sign out?
Yeah.
Oh, the song.
Rated Extreme!
Okay, well that's it. Thanks for everyone for watching, and we'll catch you.
Thanks everyone.
We'll be back with F2 in a couple of weeks' time. Until then, we will catch you later. Congrats, Light Cruiser and Smeltino, and let's sing it out, lads. We are awesome! It's done. Jesus Christ. There's like 4 people watching at the end. Oh dear.